Humans make no sense.
There's so darn many of us on this beautifully flawed planet that we're constantly disagreeing. It's overwhelming! And as a result, it can be hard for us to make the right decisions.
Sometimes we don't even put in the effort. Sometimes the people who can solve these problems choose to dismiss them with a passive, "Ah, well, humans don't make sense anyway."
And sometimes it seems like they're right.
Lately in the US, we've been disagreeing on practically every subject. We've been stuck, unable to come to any consensus. On anything. Ever.
At least it seemed that way. But something just happened that brought a little ray of hope into this tempest of confusion. And that ray of hope looked like this.
Okay, we'll back up a little. Humans have always agreed that love is the most powerful and precious thing we have. Let's face it, without love, the human race probably would have died off a very long time ago.
Love drives us to protect and care for each other. It's an emotion that transcends all others. Essentially, we love love.
And we love it when people express their love for each other by getting married. But here in the US, a lot of people thought that only straight couples, a man and a woman, should be given this right. Gay couples were excluded from marriage by law.
That was extremely unfair, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. If you love love so much, how could we forbid anyone from getting married?
After all, marriage is a fundamental human practice that existed long before recorded history. No one should have their right to marriage taken away. But unfortunately, they were.
Some people argued that religious texts or beliefs went against gay rights, but the truth is that at the core of their religions was love, and love was losing for everyone.
The situation seemed bleak, but then something wonderful happened. The Supreme Court voted 5-4 that everyone, including same-sex, androgynous, or genderqueer couples, should at last be permitted to join in marriage.
Throughout the US, everyone can now express love freely and happily, and that makes sense. So now that we've conquered this rainbow ray of hope, we're presented with an opportunity to become more accepting and to celebrate love in all its forms.
Yay! Yeah! Huzzah! We finally made the right decision, and our nation is rejoicing. The rainbow flag of queer pride is everywhere now, projected onto the White House, the Empire State Building, Cinderella Castle in Disney World, and even Niagara Falls.
Our little ray of hope is becoming mainstream, and for once, mainstream is a good thing. Even other countries are noticing and celebrating this change.
Love has won for everyone. Hey, that rhymed!
And it's true that our problems aren't over. We'll still make mistakes and we'll still disagree.
But we'll also have this extraordinary achievement to teach us more about humanity. And with that, we have the power to make sense of any conundrum.
After all, we took this wonderful step forward. Who knows what we'll accomplish next?
Salutations! So my brother and I are super happy about the Supreme Court decision to legalize gay marriage, and we hope you're just as pleased.
But if you aren't very happy about it, all we ask is that you take some time to ponder what love means to you, and what it could mean to someone else.
There's another thing I wanted to mention. In many couples, you'll find 1 or 2 people who are transgender, genderqueer, or androgynous. For this reason, there are a ton of sexualities besides gay, straight, and bi. I wrote a bunch of definitions in the description below, so you can learn more about sexuality and gender identity if you want. Okay, you ready? Sit down. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Go Pride! Look, it's the Pride ribbon! See? It's a ribbon.